Beautiful weather again today, Houston, Texas, November 11th, 2017. About 62 degrees, something like that. Little wind, nice. Up here in a pine tree, loblolly, I think. About, I don't know, 20 feet up or something, more or less. Try to figure that out later when I get back down. Cypress Creek down there. The bridge over Eldridge. Horse facility over there. Some nice oak around here. You can hear the birds in the cars. Spider web over there if you can see it. Oh, and speaking of birds, I saw two cardinals earlier, male and female. But, oh yeah, before we head on down, take a look at the tippy top. Pine cones up there. If you can see that, glare on the camera, so not quite sure if I'm holding it in the right place. But there we got the tip top of the tree. Some nice pine cones. Alright, now down we go. Here's the tree. This pine tree right here. Climbed up to maybe there. Try to eyeball the height I climbed up in a pine tree. Can't use a shadow because the shadow of this tree goes into the woods. Don't have a tape measure or anything like that. So I'll have to try to get a 45-degree angle and then step it out. Because if we make a 45, 45, 90 right triangle, then the two legs are equal in length. So if I can get far enough away from the tree to have a 45-degree angle, then however far I am from the tree is how high I climbed up in the tree. Alright, I'm going to get this guy and try to point it at where I was in the tree. And this got to be reference. Make sure we get 90. Clearly not a 45-degree angle. Too steep. Too shallow. Try to get about in the middle. And so I think if we look at it, this looks like it's pointing where I was. Now it looks about 45 degrees. So we should have a 45, 45, 90 triangle. And I should be able to step this off and see how high we climbed. All right, so let's step it out. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that was about 14 steps. I don't know, call it 2.5 feet per step. 2 feet, that'd be 28 feet, 2 times 14. If we do 2.5 times 14, we got 28 plus half of 14, which is 7. So maybe 35 feet. So we climbed up this beautiful pine tree, roughly 30 feet, rough estimate. We could verify it with some string, some other method in the future, but having to rough it like that, I think it's about that. You know, there's always a range of error in something like this because it's probably not exactly 45, and so that'd put us a little off. If we're at a too steep of an angle, so we're too close to the tree and we think we climbed less high than we actually did, If we're too far away and we have a lower angle, then we think we climbed farther than up higher than we did. So remember, if it's 45 degrees, if we come closer to the tree, the angle will be steeper with respect to the ground. And so we'll be actually closer to the tree because we're really close, especially if we get right up against it, it's 90. And we're not gonna know how high we actually climbed. Then if we're too far away, the angle is too shallow, then we're gonna think we climbed higher than we did because it's not gonna be 45, 45, 90. But if we get that good 45, 45, 90, the height and the distance away, the horizontal and the vertical, will be the same. And so we'll have the right height. And so, as I say, if we go with 25, 35 feet, it'd be up something like that, on average 30. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, and think well, move well. Notice also the way the branches are facing. Most of them are facing to the left in the direction of the sun. You don't have a lot, or pretty much any, going to the right there, back into the forest. A lot of these trees, the branches are facing out towards the sun. Because it's always, in Houston, it's always going to be on the left of us, where I'm standing here, in this direction, facing, as you can tell from the shadows. And some basic astronomy.